tough place to play, too. This is going to be an unbelievable environment, you know, and it's hard to win there, but it's exactly what you want. I mean, this is exactly what you want. This is another one of those, you start talking about these places you get to go play at, man. We talked about Arrowhead. You talk about going to Lambeau. You get to go to the Superdome. I mean, there's nothing sweeter than this. You come out with a win out in that environment. So it's a formidable opponent. It doesn't matter how many guys they have out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we're going to have out because we'll probably have a couple out again. It's about getting ready to play your best football against a team you have to assume is going to play their best football. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's right. It's a real championship, real big-time atmosphere when you play down there at the Superdome or the Mercedes-Benz Domes or whatever the hell they want to call it now. It's a fun place. They have one of the best fan bases in the country. Matters, would you give me that?
Absolutely.
That
Superdome is a great place to
100%.
play.
I mean, it's the 8th wonder of the world at one point in the it's a fun place to play. It always, no matter how they are, they're going to show up, they're going to cheer for their Saints, and they're going to cause havoc for the opposition. It's like playing in a playoff-like environment and atmosphere. And once you win that game, like that's something that you take. You get that win on the road in that type of environment. That's an environment that the Lions are going to play in the playoffs. That's an environment that Ford Field is going to feel like for opposition. So getting a win down there in New Orleans against a team that could still win their division could be a huge win for them and their favorite. And it's on the road. This is a really fun game for the Detroit Lions. It's one of those ones when you win, that plane ride back, oh, man, it's going to be a lot of boo-ray and a lot of fun for those guys.
Hell yeah, man. That's a dome there. A lot of Super Bowls have been played in that dome, and a lot will be played in the future. That is the dome. I know there's better ones out now, newer and cleaner, but that is the place to play. And for the Lions to bounce back and to do it where Dan Campbell used to coach, I think will be a fantastic. And they got to beat the Saints. You got to beat that team.
Whenever I think of the Super Bowl, I always think about Sweetness not getting the ball.
Super Bowl 20.
Super Bowl 20 not getting the
ball.
ball.
Super Bowl 20.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Lions play one of their best, cleanest games too, because we talk about the turnovers so much, and we talked about it with Dan Miller yesterday. The Lions -7 in the turnover battle over the last 4 weeks. 3 turnovers against Green Bay, 4 against Chicago, none against the Chargers, and they won that game by 3 points, Bray. And that's probably one of the reasons why they won that game, because the Chargers scored 5 touchdowns in the last 5 drives, but it was that extra possession the Lions got by being a +1 in the turnover battle that really was the difference in the game. And then the week before that, they somehow found a way to beat the Las Vegas Raiders by double digits despite having 3 turnovers in that game. But you've got to just stop giving that ball away. And the Saints are a team that you aren't going to beat if you lose the turnover battle. They're just good enough to beat you if you turn that ball over.